Like,
did you by chance read?
I read what you sent me today.
From the Today Show?
Yeah.
And how it's like, what do they call it? Like the mental load of
Mental
chores?
load, yes.
Hey, Maureen Kyle from MaureenKyle.com. If you are like me, you are the food manager of your household, meaning I'm the one who does the grocery shopping, the cooking, the baking, cleaning out the fridge when it needs to get cleaned out, and then I'll do things like most of the laundry, cleaning the bathroom. My husband does the man chores, meaning he goes out and mows the lawn, he takes out the garbage, and if you read my blog, he does things like he handles the dead animals on the property. It's a funny story, check it out. But my question was, am I doing it the right way? You know, I think every couple leads to the chore inventory fight, which means you've been there where you say, hey, I've done X, Y, Z today, and you've only done A. And of course that leads to resentment and unnecessary arguments. This actually came up in a conversation I just had with my friend Katie.
And every time he does something for me, you better believe I'm doing jumping jacks so he realizes how much I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So that part is really frustrating.
I'm one of those where I'll be like, and I folded the laundry and I put it away and you better be grateful.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like, what? I didn't ask, but.
I hate the laundry.
Oh my gosh, it's never ending. I talked to 2 different relationship coaches and they said the exact same thing of like, you should sit down and make a list of all the chores and then you designate the chores, which I've never done.
Mm-hmm.
So like you heard me telling my friend Katie, I talked to 2 relationship coaches and both of them had pretty much the same advice. And just to reiterate, they both recommended that you sit down, you write a list of all the chores that need to be done. So then when you have that list, and I'm talking about inside chores, outside chores, bills, anything else, taking the kids to different activities, events, dentist appointments, whatever. They say write down that list and then put your initials next to what you want to be responsible for. And where there are gaps, so meaning like if you don't like doing the dishes and your husband doesn't like doing the dishes or your spouse doesn't like doing the dishes, then at least you know that there's a gap there. That's what Annette Carpian recommends. She says, when you know that you don't like doing the dishes and it's not getting done 3 days out of the week, then you know you have to come up with a solution. So maybe the solution is something like using paper plates 3 nights a week and then you just throw it out. Come up with a solution that works for everybody is the recommendation. Also, it's so eye-opening to figure out who wants to do what. One of my questions was the man chores. Should I be going out and cutting the lawn? Should I be taking out the garbage so that my daughters see that mom can do it too? And would my husband appreciate the cooking more if he took a hand in cooking or baking or doing whatever? And both said, hey, that's up to you. That's up to your values. But at the same time, Annette said she tends to meet with couples and noticed that men like to pick their chores. They don't want to feel forced about what chore they need to do. And this helps in the relationship. She doesn't mean to stereotype, but she said, if a man picks going out and mowing the lawn, he's going to like doing that chore and it's not going to lead to that. So all of this seems so simple, but have you done it? I haven't. I've never sat down with my husband and listed everything that needs to be done. If you like this advice, let me know. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, subscribe to my blog, MaureenKyle.com, and leave a comment. Let me know, have you ever had this conversation? Did it work for you? And then also, just for fun, what chore do you absolutely dislike doing and refuse to do? Again, like I said, on my blog right now, there is a humorous story about where I draw the line. Thanks so much for taking the time and watching the video, and I hope that this helped, even just a little.